Dad, I believe, joined the post office when he was 19, and I think he started as a sorter and was a sorter all his life. The post office rifles came into being in a way because all the post office workers went to the same place. So in his record, he mentioned certain friends that he made and worked with on the front line, and also, I'm afraid, when they were killed. But that's how he came to be in the post office rifles. As a stretcher bearer, there's some interesting tales in the memoirs he wrote of the great difficulties and danger. He and another man, a stretcher bearer, were in the field. Every time they moved, there was more firing. So they got up and immediately had a bullet through his helmet, went in one side, came out the other, a jagged bit of shell, but did not harm him, which was a miracle of survival, I suppose. And eventually he was taken away to Germany and put down a Prussian coal mine. But he had no experience of coal mining whatsoever. And down underground is miserable for even miners. He put a notice up that there would be a service at a certain time at a certain place, and then he would read from his Bible, which he'd carried through the whole war and was a great comfort to him. And he was so surprised when 40 men turned up. But he describes the men really as sheep without a shepherd. They needed someone to care for them and love them. And he felt, if anything, he could help them sort of overcome the deep depression that they were all in. It would be something. You can never experience what they experienced in any degree at all. But a simple an account will tell you something what happened more than the official accounts that the government might put out. And I think people are interested in what actually happened. But I think people in the post office would be very interested to know, in close detail, what some of the post office men did. It comes through that he deeply wants to help his fellow man. He certainly was working with post office workers, his friends, for a while, and therefore what he could do for them afterwards, he tried to do. So I think he's left an example for anyone, whether post office or not, to face up to the extreme troubles in life that war brings, and do what he can for mankind and his friends.